Hello there. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create this Voronoi pattern pendant in Fluid Designer for 3D printing using our Voronoi patterns. So I'm going to use this Inkscape Voronoi circular pattern 002, and if I just drag and drop that onto the workspace. Now if we look at this, it's pretty big at the moment, it's 51 millimeters, but if we just press S on the keyboard and type 0.5 and enter to scale it down half size, and then you should always do Control A and apply the scale in Fluid Designer to reset the thickness properly. You'll notice we're now down to sort of 26 millimeters. Now I can change the cross section of this. I could thin it out, or I could make it a little bit thicker, depending upon what I actually want. I'll do it as 1:3 there. And what I can also do is, if I go into edit mode now, and if I just select that control point at the bottom there and start to pull it down, notice it leaves behind everything else. But if I press the O key on the keyboard to go into proportional editing, and as I pull down, I'm now scrolling the center mouse button, and what that does is it opens up the proportional editing option. So I can just pull that down until I get the shape that I want. Now you can see that we have got some slight errors here. I need to push this one back up into the right position. So I'm just going to switch off snap and just zoom in. And what's happening now is proportional editing's on. You can't quite see it in that view, but you can see it there. So what I need to do is to press O on the keyboard again to just switch off proportional editing and just put that back in the middle. So you just put those objects back in the middle there. This one, if I press G on the keyboard, I can just pull it down there so that that's kind of straight, if you like. And G there, and just put that one in the middle. And just double check that nothing else has been pulled out. Yeah, there's one there that's a bit of a problem. Look, so if I just go view and top view, so I just want to move that across to the right so that it's back in the middle of the object there, and just check that there aren't any other issues. No, there aren't. Okay, so view and top view. All I want to do now is to add a connector onto that. So if I just go to File and Append, just go up through the menu system, go to Connectors, and I'm going to do a wire connector with a 3mm hole and append that from the library. And essentially I just need to position this now. Okay, and once I've got that in position, if I just hold down the shift key, select the pendant itself, and just join the two objects together, notice that the connector takes on the same thickness as my pendant. So that's how you can create a Voronoi pendant quite quickly, just 3 minutes that was. If you wanted to customize this even further, you could, for example, add in a letter. So I could, for example, Harrington fonts. I could append one of these letters here. So if I just go to File and Append, just go up through the menu system until you get to the Groups folder. Go to Harrington fonts. So I'll add the letter V, and Harrington font V, and append that from the library, and then you can just position it wherever you want. And notice the V is thinner than my pendant at the moment. If you wanted to keep the V at 2mm thick and the pendant at 3mm thick, which is what we set it at, using this value over here, so it's 3mm thick, then the best thing to do is to change both of them to meshes first of all. So you go to Tools, Object Tools, and convert them to meshes. If you want them the same thickness, if you just hold down the shift, if you just highlight the letter V or whichever object you import, and then hold down the shift key and highlight the pendant, and just go to Tools, Object Tools, and Join, it will take on the same thickness. So it just depends what you want. And essentially that's it now. So you just export it as an OBJ file and run it through Netfab Basic and repair it. and you've got your personalised Inkscape Voronoi pattern pendant. So good luck.